I would like to talk for a minute about Cecil the Lion, trending on Facebook, trending on Twitter, Planned Parenthood, and what I like to call selective outrage in America. So I just watched a clip of Jimmy Kimmel, and he was talking about Cecil the Lion, and many of you have probably seen it. He was very upset, and he was talking about the American dentist who flew over to Africa, and he lured Cecil out of a protective place, and he killed this lion just for sport. And it really is a horrible story, and I felt compassion for this lion as well, and I felt pained even when I heard it. And Jimmy and many other people in America right now are literally outraged about this. They are tweeting, they are, threatening. People are saying that this doctor should die, should be shot with a bow and arrow, should be hung. The doctor shut down his business, at least for the day. Who knows if he'll continue to be shut down. He's in hiding, and people are glad. They want him to suffer punishment for what he's done. And Jimmy was talking about on the show, and he said two things that really stuck out to me. One, when he was talking about the death of this lion, the man who killed the lion, the dentist, he came out with an apology letter and said, "I'm sorry, I took the lion, I'm sorry, and I didn't know that it was a protected creature, I didn't know that this was illegal." And Jimmy said, first of all, don't say you took the lion. He was like, we take aspirin, you take medicine, you didn't take the lion, you killed the lion. So he wanted to make that very clear. We're not talking about taking, we're talking about killing. The second thing he said was, really? Okay, say it was legal. Let's just pretend that it was legal. Is that really the issue here? Or the bigger question is, why are you killing a lion in the first place? I thought that was really interesting, especially in light of everything that we're seeing in the news about Planned Parenthood. The Center for Medical Progress has come out with 3 videos showing top Planned Parenthood officials, medical directors, haggling over the sale of fetal remains. They might call them tissue. Some people say fetal remains. Some people say organs from preborn children, baby body parts. Regardless, they're talking about prices for liver, prices for heart. They're drinking wine, they're eating salad, they're saying $75 a specimen. And many, in society were disgusted by these videos. Some thought, no big deal. There's even a writer in Cosmo who said, yawn. And there's other people who said, well, this is legal. This is Planned Parenthood doing tissue donation for science. Isn't that wonderful? Aren't they so humane? I mean, this is a humanitarian cause, and let's not shame these women, and let's not shame these doctors, because they're doing a wonderful thing, and there's consent, and it's legal, and if it's totally legal, then no big deal. What's the problem? Stop talking about it. Stop demonizing Planned Parenthood. They're your local trusted, healthcare organization. But I want to remind you of Jimmy's question. The question that he posed to his audience, and now it's been seen by over 1 million people. Again, he said, even if it is legal, the bigger question is, why are we killing a lion? Why do you want to kill a lion? America, even if it is legal, tissues, donation, even if that's legal, the bigger question is, why are we killing preborn children? That's the bigger question. And if Jimmy can say, hey, don't say took about a lion because you killed the lion, but yet, on the other hand, when people say murder or slaughter instead of choice, and we get upset and we say, don't say that, it's a choice, it's not a murder, it's a fetus, it's not a child. Heck, some people even say it's a parasite. It's a parasite? Sure. Just like black people were 3/5 of a person. A preborn child with a beating heart that has a lungs and livers, they're parasites. Something is wrong with our hearts. Something is wrong with our compassion and our empathy. And I think that these videos should be a wake-up call to all of us. There's nothing wrong with loving animals. And we don't have to pit animals against humans and say, Why do you love the animal? Well, it's okay to love an animal. I'm glad that Jimmy's passionate. I'm glad that the world is passionate. I'm glad that they're crying. I'm glad that they care. But let it not stop there. Let it not stop there. Abortion is the #1 killer in Black America. Those are facts. Heart disease, violence, AIDS, cancer, combine them all. And there are still more deaths in the Black community from abortion than any of those things. This should alarm us. We see Sandra Bland, we see all of the injustices that are happening in the Black community in the hands of police officers and brutality, and this bothers us. But again, abortion takes the life of more African Americans than anything else. So, it's time for us in this nation to have our priorities put in place. It's not wrong to care about animals. It's definitely not wrong to care about the African American community and our issues. But if we do not care about the smallest and the most vulnerable among us, then where will we be? Where will we be? So we don't have to get mad that the celebrities are tweeting that people are outraged about this dentist killing a lion and not caring about unborn babies. We don't have to scream at them, but we do have to plead with them. And that's what I'm doing. Please care. Not just about lions, but about all forms of life.